Hello, everybody. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're here with episode number 8 of The Secret of Us. Thanks for clicking. Hope y'all having a beautiful day. Let's get straight into this video. Lada is trying to work on a jigsaw puzzle, but her mind is somewhere else. Earn comes in and notices, then asks if she's alright. Of course, Lada claims she's alright. Earn levels with Lada, telling her people can't hide their feelings. The feelings will show one way or another. I'm like, Earn is true. And how you manage those feelings is also important. Anyway, Erin want to know if she needs to reconcile with Rusami. Lada's done enough for Rusami. She's choosing herself this time. Susie arrives wanting to join the celebration. Lada, like, we ain't married yet. Susie brought a bunch of food. Erin tries to see what all was brought, but Lada holds on to her, not wanting her to go. Like, I'm happy Lada is following her heart, because she generally is content being with Erin. Anyway, Lada gets a call. It's her dad. Rusami has experienced heart failure and arrhythmia. Rusami ain't tell Lada because she ain't trying to worry her. I'm like, wow, okay, you ain't want to worry Lada, but you rather force her into a marriage and hijack her relationship with Earn instead of handling your own medical issues. See, you was so worried about Lada's love life when you needed to be focused on yourself. Back to the show. Erin is outside feeling bad because she didn't stay in the shadows hiding and thinks all of this could have been prevented. Susie don't want Erin to overthink because Erin can't stop anyone from getting sick. Lada needs her support right now, so she got to be strong. I'm like, Susie, good job. This pep talk was A1. However, Erin should also have people to support her while she helps support Lada during this time. Anyway, Lada goes to see her dad to hear what the doctors got to say. Rusami's vitals are stable. She lost a lot of blood and hasn't come to yet. They can't predict when Rusami will fully recover. Lada goes outside. Erin shows up to comfort her. I'm like, I understand Erin is just following instructions. I just don't want her to neglect herself in the process, you know? Anyway, Lada is at Rusami's bedside wondering if Rusami is mad with her, apologizing for misbehaving and not being the daughter Rusami wanted. I feel bad for Erin in this moment. Look at her face. Rusami's fingers start to move. Okay, so she only began moving when Lada apologized. Wow. That's a little convenient for me, but at least she's moving. Back to them. Erin asks if Lada wants coffee or a sandwich. Lada declines because she ain't hungry. Erin rips the band-aid off, saying if they should take a break now from one another. Lada like, you promised not to be tired of my issues. Erin says you need to spend time with your mom and take care of her. However, I'm not going anywhere. You'll find me right here. Erin is always taking the most selfless path. I applaud her. Erin says I might not get to be a part of your life, but I always have your heart. Lada tells her she'll be the first and last to own her heart. They embrace. Rusami finally comes to. Again, I still don't know how Lada is able to treat her mom because she's in the dermatology ward, right? Like, imagine if you had something going on with your eyes and a cardiologist is in there. Wouldn't you want an ophthalmologist immediately? Like, come on now. Lada and Erin going through it. It's a real sad episode. Lada is assisting Rusami to the couch since it's almost time for her medicine. Rusami asks about Erin. The dad says she's gone. She chose to leave because if she stayed, Lada and you will still be fighting.
Flashback.
Erin want to know if Rusami is still ill because of her. The dad don't want Erin to blame herself because no one is at fault. He essentially says the same thing that Susie says. Erin is sad, however, knows love isn't enough for two people to be together and understands Lada's situation.
End of flashback.
The dad is happy that Lada found somebody like Erin, someone who makes her happy. She's a woman, says Rusami. The dad don't care. Lada loves her and vice versa. If Rusami set aside her prejudice, she see how much they love each other. I'm like, I'm glad the dad is still on Rusami's neck. It's truly up to her whether or not she wants to love Lada unconditionally like she's supposed to. Lada is still sad about Erin. Rusami sees this.
The next day.
She comes to Ern's place to ask how much she loves Lada and tells her Lada will be managing thousands of people when she takes over the hospital. Are you ready to take on all the pressure and support each other? Ern wanna know what Rusami wants. Ern like, I choose to stay invisible, quiet, and hidden in Lada's heart. I stopped working in the industry I love. I don't want to cause more trouble for your family. Isn't that enough? I'm like, for me, Ern would be more than enough. But Rusami is worried about how Lada will run the hospital without someone like Dr. New. Back to the show. What if it's not enough, Rusami says. Ern just gives up, but please, not to make her stop loving Lada. Ern can't do that. Rusami meant please love Lada, like Ern always have. Take care of Lada and make her happy. Rusami is sorry for doubting their love and for thinking it was impossible. Ern is thankful. I'm like, I'm not gonna hold you. I wonder what made Rusami change her mind. Was it seeing her kid in the dumps, her husband not bending, or Ern's words? I wonder which one it was. Wesamy bumped to Lada at the hospital and apologized to Lada and wants her to live the life she always dreamed of. They hug. It's the wedding day. Everyone is getting ready and taking pictures. Oop, not Bo and Rose taking pictures. Susie peeps Bo's hand placement. Bo says it's in the perfect place. Tan and New show up together. Bo like, you and Dr. New dating. Tan smiles. Ingfa goes over to Rati and dries her tears because she here all alone. I'm shocked she even there, to be honest, but that's just me. Lada and Ern walk and meet in the middle, then they kiss. This whole display was stunning, but I know my allergies would have took me out because there's so much flowers present. Anyway, they throw the bouquet, Tien catches it. Lada unveils the completed puzzle to Ern. Ern cries, then they kiss, and Lada takes Ern to the dream home. Ern is over the moon and extremely thankful. Ern suggests putting a picture above the fireplace. Lada is cool with it. They dance a little. They smash.
The next morning.
Ern is outside. Lada wraps the scarf or blanket, I still don't know, around Ern.
มีความสุขจังเลยค่ะที่รัก
Lada like, if you call me that, we may never return to Thailand. Ern says you gotta manage the hospital. Lada's been replaced. Ern is Rusami's new favorite. Ern thanks Lada for everything she's done. Lada like, I can do more, then kisses Ern. That wraps up episode 8, the series finale of The Secret of Us. This was a cool ending. I'm shocked that Rusami had a change of heart. I know it was extremely hard for them to decide to step back from the relationship, but Lada was focused on her mom so much and couldn't find time to be with Ern. And Ern saw that. I still think it's suspicious that Rusami only moves when Lala apologized, but that's me. I would love to see some end credits of all the other people like Dr. New and Tan and Bo and Rose just to see what they're up to. But that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, comment, subscribe, like, share the video. Yeah, be safe. Later, y'all.